Communist propaganda in the Soviet Union was extensively based on the Marxism and Leninism ideology to promote the communist party line. In societies with pervasive censorship, the propaganda was always omnipresent and very efficient. It penetrated even social and natural sciences, giving rise to various scientific theories.
Between the United States of America and the Soviet Union, in the case of the Cold War, permitted enemy propaganda in both countries, but was also a power battle between poor nations to sell their respective ideologies to the world. Just like advertising films, use different media models and help to create worldwide campaigns.
They launched similar strategies like Americans. Communist ideologies also made use of an official station to transmit their official speeches. The name was Radio Moscow. In turn, they used the Grey Propaganda, US territory through the station Radio Peace and Freedom. But the Soviets, in the framework of its static system, also used the school as a medium in which to deploy the anti-American propaganda. Therefore, the development of that period was marked especially by the symbolic and rhetorical combat driven by the leaders of each of the blocs in question.
The Soviet Union relied upon a variety of resources for propaganda, but the Soviet propaganda poster was the most influential. These posters focused upon the achievements of Russian communists politically, economically, and technologically. Domestically, these posters aim at increasing government support and building patriotism. Many posters also focused upon anti-American sentiment. The American capitalist was portrayed as a large, plump old man dressed in a tuxedo and a hat. Typical actions of the capitalist in Soviet posters were him withholding grain from hungry peasants or running over children with his shiny car. It attacked the benefits of the wealthy that result from capitalism, and other posters showed the effects of capitalism on poverty. The Soviet propaganda machine was incredible. Propaganda trains and cars traveled Russia to spread messages of communism. One of the main focuses of the Soviet era was the literacy campaign. Literacy results in a higher percentage of the population being able to read propaganda posters. These posters allowed the government to maintain a certain mindset within the Soviet citizens, contributing to a more powerful nation.
The propaganda posters in the Cold War were not completely true. Drinking Bud Light will not make me popular with women, nor will driving a new BMW, or will it? Joseph Goebbels, the infamous Nazi propaganda minister, said, "If you tell a lie big enough and keep repeating it, people will eventually come to believe it. The lie can maintain only for such times as the state can shield the people from the political, economic, and military consequences of the lie. It thus becomes vitally important for the state to use all its power to repress dissent, for the truth is the mortal enemy of the lie, and thus, by extension, the truth is the greatest enemy of the state." So the next time you see a bumper sticker with the words "Question Authority," think of those words as example of voice, reminding you to just think for yourself. It's not anti-American to question authority. It is our American right to do so.